We are the hands of the goddess. In her honor, we celebrate Mabon, open to all who come to learn tolerance of diversity and a step towards acceptance of diversity. Joining together in community, a peaceful peoples of the earth. We are the hands of the goddess. May clarity grow within us. Open our eyes to life's diversity. May we feel the pulse of all creation within us and a connection to all. Open our spirit to awareness. Fill our hearts with deeper understanding. May our lives be of service to the earth. We are the hands of the goddess. Open our ears to the needs of those around us. Make our hands strong, sure, and gentle in her service. May we remember always that the goddess works through us. We are the hands of the goddess, and with her, we create peace in the world. Peace will be our harvest.
We light our beloved chalice this morning as a reminder that regardless of our personal spiritual path, we can all focus on sending the force of peace into the world. In the light of this flame there is peace. May all upon whom it shines be blessed.
At this time, we'd like to have you sing Dona Nobis Pacem. It's in the gray hymnal, page 388. And we're going to sing it once all through one time, and then the choir will be part one, and then you will start the east side will be number 2, and number 3 will be the north side. So let us go to the west side. West side. I'm all right. East, west, yes. I know that. All right, let's go, please.
Pacem,
Good morning. Before we start our service, our ritual, Reverend Maggie has a couple of announcements that she needs to make.
Just two short ones. One comes from Maribel. Thank you, Maribel, for this update. Dolores Burris can be visited by members who are outside of Pilgrim Place. It is a regulation of the county health that those who live in Pilgrim Place are not allowed to visit her, but we who live outside of Pilgrim Place can go in and visit Dolores. So that's good to note, and she is welcoming visitors. You can see Maribel for the plan for how to do that and get an appointment to see Dolores. The second announcement is about Dave Darrow's Memorial Celebration of Life. It'll be at their home on Astor in Upland, and it is Saturday, October 8th. So not this coming weekend, but the following Saturday. And it will be from 2 to 5. She's calling it an open house, but we will have a little opening ceremony about 2 o'clock. So she's looking for RSVPs, and she hasn't received any from the congregation yet, so I convinced her that it was only a miscommunication, that I would make sure everyone knows to please RSVP, and it's on the poster that's either on the green table, and I'll have this one too on the other side of the wall there for everyone to read. Okay, thank you.
Good morning. I'm Jeanne Coates, your leader for this morning. And before we begin, let me assure you that this is not MVUC's regular order of service. However, that said, our Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans, CUUPS, is blessed to have a congregation that supports us at the level that you do. For this, we are deeply grateful. This morning, we decided to give you a total immersion pagan experience with many of the familiar Sunday service elements omitted. You will be returned to the regular UU reality at the end of the service. Before we start, will you please silence all your electronic devices? Thank you. At this time, let us sing our children out. The words are in your order of service.
Do you guys want the cellos?
At this time, let the offering this morning be an affirmation of the bounty we receive from our Mother, the Earth, and her consort, the Lord of Autumn. The basket is now on the altar. Thank you, Catherine. Lord God, and we forgot. Thank you. We welcome you to our celebration of Mabon. As the ritual progresses, feel free to join in the chants, and I don't think there are any that are unfamiliar. Please feel free to join us in the singing of songs and chants. For those of you experiencing a pagan ritual for the first time, a special welcome. Before we start the formal portion of our ritual, I thought it might be helpful if we offered a bit of explanation. Unlike other faiths, pagans do not have a formal building for our religious practices. We create sacred space wherever and whenever we need it by casting a sacred circle. We are an earth-centered religion and honor both a god and a goddess. We also work with the elements of the earth, air, fire, and water, and spirit. Our deities are not somewhere up there, but are here among us, available, approachable, and empowering. Mabon is one of 8 seasonal celebrations called Sabbats, which celebrate the turning of the year. The Sabbat of Mabon celebrates the second of wine harvest, the pagan Thanksgiving. Thus, we are gathering this morning to celebrate the autumnal equinox and the harvesting of apples and grapes. Normally, we would offer libations of wine and cider, but that might prove difficult given the logistics of the congregation. This time of year, we also contemplate the approach of the dark times as we pass through the autumnal equinox and into the dark times of the year. What do you wish to carry with you? What do you wish to leave behind? Now, please join us in our celebration of Mabon.
Festival of equal balance, night with day and dark with night light. Day of the sun poised in the heavens before his slow descent. Last day of the reign of light, time of completion, fullness, ending. Feast to the goddess and her store of richness, abundant cornucopia. Feast to the god, grain giver, and his overflowing wine cup. Hail to you, wise mother, with your womb of fullness. Hail to you, son father, as you begin your descent into the dark times. Now is the waning of the sun, the time of waiting, time of storing grain in vaults of darkness, time for aging new wine. Welcome to the resting time, the inner sleeping, time when the buried powers begin their secret working. After this day, the nights will grow gradually longer, but now, for one precious moment in time, the day and night are of equal length. We gather on this blessed day so that we might celebrate the season of Mabon, the time of the second harvest. In this moment between time, we wish to give thanks to our bountiful goddess and God, and feel ourselves a part of the always nurturing wheel of life between death and rebirth. Let all who would honor them enter into their protective circle.
If you will turn to in the gray hymnal, page 388, and we will sing this 3 times, gathered here in the mystery of the hour.
389.
Oh, 389, sorry. Whoops.
Gathered here
At this time, will you please rise? And we will be calling the directions, and everyone face in the direction as the directions are called. And then we will sing in response the Mother Earth, the verses of Mother Earth Beloved Garden on page 1067 in the Teal hymnal.
Into this sacred circle, I call the all-powerful realm of the Great Mother. Nurture the very ground of being. You raise up life and swallow death. Springs of living water are engendered in you. Green-mantled, braided with yellow corn, lake-eyed, hill-breasted, bounteous Mother. North is your direction, the realm of hidden powers and unknown riches. Sacred element of earth, I call you.
Into this sacred circle I call the breath of life. Enlightened one, resonant with the sound of speech and music. You are the transporter of thought and the quickening agent of imagination. Bearer of the sacred word, you are the dimension of the winds, the fourfold messengers. East is your direction, the realm of dawn and the awakening sun. Element of air, I call you.
Into this sacred circle, I call the fiery spear of Luke, power of the divine, potent solar one, destroyer and regenerator. The sacred blacksmith tames your blazing fury, bright initiator. Insight strikes from you, the light like lightning. You are the inspirer of the secret inner spirit, the flame of truth. South is your direction, the realm of the noonday sun, the forge and the hearth fire, sacred element of fire, I call you.
Share the passion of the sun. In our hearts your warmth revives us, cooks our food and heats our home. Flaming candle blood within us, blazing desert will to grow. With the one directing power south, we ask you be here now.
Into this sacred circle, I call the wellspring of life, swelling symbol of emotion, origin of life, and new creation. You are ruled by our Lady Moon. Vast are your oceans, and wild fringed foams, heartspring of wisdom, streams of blessings and healing are in your waters, for yours is the formless power of the soul. West is your direction, the realm of the summerland. Sacred element of water, I call you.
Mr. Water, ever-flowing ocean, river, pond, and rain, drink we now and quench our thirsting, cleanse us, we begin again. Mist and ice, a host of changes, all that courage will allow. With the cup, the holy chalice, rest we ask you be here now.
full, the pure, crystalline light of love, spiraling through the universe, unquenchable, heart-warming, luminous. You are the inner light held within our souls, all-knowing guardian of the Akasha. Celestial splendor surrounds you. Meditation lifts our inner selves to your astral realm. Sacred element of spirit, I call you.
Our spirit intuition in the center of our souls. In your love we find relation. How connected we are whole. Timeless mystery, quiet conscious, deepest values voice inside. With the drum and with the call, in this we ask you be our guide.
May this circle be set apart for our holy purposes. Blessed be.
Everyone together, read. goddess of the moon and all its blessings, goddess of the restless sea, Mother, we who are your children call you. We call your peace from the shining lake. We call your power from the standing stones. We call your love from within and all around us. Mother with 1,000 voices, ever waxing, ever waning, come, if you will, to our circle today. Hail and welcome.
I hear your heart, child of the earth. I am Marianne. I am Brigid, Brigantia. I am Inanna. I am Ishtar. I am Isis. My names are many, and my face may change countless times in countless years, but Goddess will not die. I am everlasting, the compassionate one. I am the great mother worshipped before the gods, to whom I myself gave birth. I am reborn each day. I will always be there for my children, for I am the sea and the mother of the sea. I am the mother of God and all creation, and you are my namesakes.
God of the sun and all its blessings, God of the ancient groves, Father, we who are your children call you. We call your strength from the oak. We call your wisdom from the mountains. We call your wisdom from within and all around us. Father of 1,000 names, ever living, ever dying, come, if you will, to our circle today. Hail and welcome.
I hear your call, child of the earth. I am Cernunnos, guardian of the wild places. Some also call me Hern, the hunter, Pan, the horned one, or the harvest king. Regardless of what name you use to call me, I am the protector of the high crags in the wilderness. I run with the swift stag and soar as a sacred falcon against the sky. As the consort of the Great Mother, I provide the seeds of new growth. As leader of the wild hunt, I cut down the old. If you would hear me, you must quiet your racing mind and listen. For it is in the silences that I speak. Seek me in the wild places of your spirit. Open yourself to the wild beauty of nature. Listen and heed me.
Between the worlds, this circle stands, a ring of light, a clasp of hands.
Hear incense wreath,
and seek his shrine, shall bless and empower and make divine. Hand to hand and heart to heart, this circle is cast. I'd like to have you join us, east and west, in the Antipheral Chant. And I guess we can divide.
I'll be west.
Oh, you be west. We'll be east. Okay. So east. Begin. What is this day?
It is the day of the autumnal equinox. Some call it Mabon.
What is the meaning of this day?
Tonight all things are balanced.
What are the elements that balance on this day?
Night and day are equal.
Life and death are equal.
Goddess and God are equal.
What changes after this day?
Light gives way to dark.
Movement gives way to repose.
Blessed be the seasons of darkness.
Blessed be the time of night.
Blessed be this Mabon. Blessed be the darkness. Blessed be the light.
How do we recognize ourselves on this day?
We turn away from light. We embrace the darkness. We find the darkness within ourselves.
Who is Goddess?
We are Goddess.
Who is God?
We are God.
who are goddess and God.
All living things are goddess and God.
And who are we? We are deity, and we are children of deity. We are part of the creative life forces which move the universe. We are microcosm and macrocosm. We are part of all that is. Blessed be goddess and God. Blessed be earth and universe. Once more, the wheel has turned, bringing us back to Mabon. The turning of the wheel is a popular concept celebrated in our rituals, the returning to the same place in time each year to celebrate yet again a beloved Sabbath. But is it really the same? Do we really return, or is this just an illusion? And do we actually move ahead? I would submit that the answer is both. How we choose to view it depends on what we plan to do in celebrating the Sabbath. In celebrating the Sabbath, time is circular. As we follow in the footsteps of our ancestors, we celebrated the same festival millennia ago. In looking forward to the year ahead, time is linear, as new experiences and events beckon, and we find new ways to celebrate the old. Circles have been a symbol of unity and completeness for eons. This morning, we celebrate in a virtual symbolic circle with a symbolic circular portal to the front. Let tomorrow dawn with a promise that each of us will, on a daily basis, send positive healing energy with all our magical strength into the world. That when we gather in other circles, we take the time to raise and send this energy also. Like the ripples on a pond, it can spread in ever-widening circles until the tipping point is reached and the world can begin to heal. Can we influence outcome? You bet we can. As we all know, thoughts are things. Let us set our intent and do the energy work necessary to bring this about. This past year has seen a great upheaval and change. New orders are being established. Let us do all in our power to see that these changes will be positive and peaceful. Guardians, will you take your places? If you will, I think as the congregation comes through, we probably need to go the other way. Yeah, there you go. Just be careful of the flame there. As the sun prepares to enter autumn, it pauses for a moment on the threshold, looking not back toward the brightness of summer, but ahead toward the darkness of winter. Let us, too, pause for a moment on that threshold. What are the things we wish to leave behind? What are the things we wish to bring forward into the dark times? Things which may need more time to incubate and develop while they emerge into the light. Take a moment to separate one from the other. Please take a moment to consciously form the words, I bring peace with me into the dark time. And then with a nod to the guardians of the portal, step through into the other half of the year, bringing your bright promises with you. As you are ready, go to the portal and step through. At this time, we have a little unscripted business to take care of. Alan, would you step forward, please? I need to have a little backstory on this. I had a statue in my house for many years that my son-in-law created. And one day, not too long ago, I happened to look at it closely, and you know, things become parts of furniture when you've had them for a while. And anyway, all of a sudden, I looked at this and I thought, oh my goddess, it's a wizard, and it's Alan. And so we would like to this morning present Alan with our Gandalf, present you with your statue that belongs to you in thanks for all that you've done for us. Blessed be. You have to take a look because it's a dead ringer for me. And it was so funny when I looked at and I thought, oh, good heavens, I've had Alan sitting on my altar all this time. And so anyway, to our special Gandalf, we thank you, and blessed be, my dear. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry I trimmed my beard this morning.
Of course! It still looks like you. May we open the circle at this time, please? Join me all. Days of work and hours of pleasure, gratitude circles now full measure. Forest lord and moonlight's daughter, earth and air and fire and water, bless this company as we leave, love to each unto their need. Blessings from our modest reign, until we come to meet again. May the blessings of Goddess and God rest upon us. May their peace abide within us. May their wisdom illuminate our souls, now and forevermore. The circle is open, yet unbroken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. Join us in singing. The circle is open.